Florida's Republican Governor Ron DeSantis is apparently so confident that he is going to win re-election in the state of Florida this year that he has decided he's going to take part of the month of August and he's going to leave the state. He's not going to be campaigning down here in Florida. Instead, he is going to travel to places like Arizona, New Mexico, Ohio, and Pennsylvania to campaign for long-shot Trump-backed Republican candidates. And yes, I did say Trump-backed candidates because all of the people that Ron DeSantis is going to be traveling the country supporting are people that Donald Trump, of course, has endorsed. And this whole little event was put forward by Turning Point USA, the group run by conservative Charlie Kirk. And Turning Point, of course, they're big Trump supporters. They don't want to do anything to piss Trump off, so obviously you got to have DeSantis go out there and support the Trump people. But Turning Point's involvement aside, like, to me, that doesn't matter. The Trump-backed people, that doesn't necessarily matter. What matters to me is the implication of picking Ron DeSantis in the first place, right? You could have picked any Republican. You could have picked anybody from the Trump administration. You could have picked sitting lawmakers. It's August. They're going to be on recess most of the month anyway. But you went for Ron, who, again, is facing re-election here in Florida. But, I don't think he seems too worried about it. Based on the polling data, if I were him, I wouldn't be worried about it either. That's an unfortunate reality down here in the red state of Florida. It is not a swing state. It's a deep red state, and people need to understand that. But this is a test for Ron. This is, I don't want to call it his big debut because he's already traveled the country and done some events, mostly just small fundraisers though. This is putting him on the national stage, right? This is him getting up at these rallies, which is what they will be, and we're going to see how the people react. We're going to get actual live footage as to whether or not Ron DeSantis can hold the crowd. Whether or not Ron DeSantis can generate the same kind of enthusiasm that, say, Donald Trump does. We're also going to get a little bit of a taste as to how extreme Ron DeSantis is going to be on the national stage. Because, see, that's the difference. Ron DeSantis, of course, has passed some extreme legislation down here in the state of Florida. He's flirted a little bit with Donald Trump's election claims, never coming out and saying that the election was unfair, necessarily. But he has, done some things that would indicate he's trying to placate Trump. Is he going to go out there campaigning for election deniers and say 2020 was stolen? Or is he going to play it safe and risk pissing these people off? See, this is a big test for Ron DeSantis. If he blows it, he's done. But if he performs well, if he gets a good enough reaction, then you move to phase 2, right? You don't get an immediate victory because you got to go on to phase 2. Phase 2, of course, will be whether or not these candidates succeed. And that is where the Trump-backed part, I do think, comes in. Because, again, all the people he's going to be campaigning for in every one of these states are people Trump has endorsed. A lot of them not doing so well in the polls. So if DeSantis shows up and suddenly we see a flip in those poll numbers, then it's going to show that DeSantis, not Donald Trump, might be the kingmaker of the Republican Party. It may show that DeSantis does have a broad enough appeal to get even moderate Republicans to support crazy-ass people. And if he can do that, that 2024 nomination is his. Trump will be done. And that's also a scary thought. As much as we don't want Donald Trump in office, Ron DeSantis definitely a scarier prospect. And we're going to find out by the end of August whether or not he's got it in him to be the new face of the Republican Party. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.